Chapter 3, The Dropout. Turn on, tune in. Chris Brennan. In this chapter, we delve into the life of a young Steve Jobs as he embarks on his college journey, but not in the way you might expect. He's a bit of a rebel, a free spirit, and a seeker of truth. Steve's unconventional approach to education and life will take you on a roller coaster ride through his early experiences. Meeting Chris Brennan? In the backdrop of his senior year in high school, Steve Jobs experienced a significant turning point in his life. He crossed paths with Chris Brennan, and their connection was anything but ordinary. Their unique and intense relationship began with a creative project, which involved working on an animated movie together. This project not only brought them together, but also laid the foundation for Steve's unconventional journey into the world of innovation and self-discovery. This meeting with Chris marked the start of a series of events that would eventually shape Steve Jobs into the iconic figure we know today. His journey was about to take a fascinating and unconventional turn, setting the stage for the remarkable chapters of his life that followed. Crazy and cultivated? Steve Jobs possessed a personality that was a unique blend of eccentricity and refinement. He was not afraid to venture into uncharted territories and experiment with unconventional ideas. One of his early experiments included embracing extreme diets, a practice that was far from common during his time. He also had a distinctive habit of staring at people without blinking, a technique he used to become a master of social interactions. Furthermore, Steve delved into the world of psychedelic drugs with a particular interest in LSD. This exploration of altered states of consciousness was a significant part of his journey, contributing to his unconventional approach to life and creativity. His willingness to embrace both the crazy and the cultivated aspects of his personality would play a crucial role in his future endeavors. Summer in a cabin? Following their high school graduation, Steve Jobs and Chris Brennan set out on a remarkable adventure. They chose to reside in a cabin tucked away in the serene hills above Los Altos. This bold decision marked the commencement of Steve's non-traditional approach to higher education. Rather than following the conventional college route, he decided to carve his own unique path to acquire knowledge and shape his future. This period in the cabin was the beginning of Steve's journey into a world where he would blaze his own trail to discover and create. Reed College. Steve's parents, like many others, held aspirations of him attending college to receive a traditional education. However, Steve had a different vision for his path. Although he enrolled at Reed College, his commitment to standard educational norms was limited. Instead of adhering to the conventional curriculum and taking required courses, Steve decided to audit classes of his own choice. This unconventional approach allowed him to explore subjects that truly intrigued him, demonstrating his desire to chart his own educational journey. Steve's time at Reed College would be marked by a fierce determination to pursue his interests and passions, even if it meant going against the grain of traditional academia. Eastern spirituality and Zen. Eastern spirituality, particularly Zen Buddhism, profoundly influenced Steve Jobs. He started exploring the teachings of these philosophies and embraced meditation. For him, this was not just a casual interest, but a quest to understand the balance between intuition and consciousness, which would later play a pivotal role in his life. Communal living. A substantial part of Steve's life was spent in a one-of-a-kind community referred to as the All-One Farm. Within the confines of this unique commune, he delved into a world of spiritual practices, fully embraced the concept of communal living, and adopted a vegetarian way of life. This immersive experience exposed him to an alternative and unconventional way of living. It was a period in Steve's life where he ventured beyond the boundaries of mainstream society, seeking different perspectives and a deeper connection with spirituality and communal values. Diet obsession. Steve Jobs became deeply engrossed in the realm of extreme diets and personal health. His fascination led him to delve into books on vegetarianism and fasting, where he discovered the principles and potential benefits of these dietary choices. Steve was so dedicated to these ideas that he even felt compelled to caution his friends about the potential hazards associated with certain foods and their effects on the body. Steve's commitment to these diets was extraordinary, to the point that he experienced an unusual side effect, a slight discoloration. His excessive consumption of carrots gave his skin a hue reminiscent of the vibrant orange color of the very vegetable he had consumed in abundance. This unique aspect of Steve's lifestyle showcased his unwavering dedication to exploring unconventional paths in pursuit of health and personal well-being. Calligraphy class. One of the most captivating and seemingly unrelated choices Steve Jobs made during his college years was to audit a calligraphy class. Initially, it might appear that this creative and artistic pursuit had no bearing on his future career, but in reality, it played a pivotal role in shaping the design philosophy of Apple products. In this class, Steve delved into the world of fonts, typefaces, and the art of crafting beautiful and aesthetically pleasing letters. What might have seemed like an unconventional academic choice at the time laid the foundation for a critical aspect of Apple's identity, its user interfaces. The attention to detail, the emphasis on visually appealing design, and the use of various typefaces in Apple's products all found their origins in Steve's curiosity and appreciation for the art of calligraphy. This seemingly unrelated pursuit would eventually become a hallmark of Apple's distinctive and user-friendly designs. Psychedelics and Enlightenment. Steve Jobs credited a significant part of his enlightenment to his experiences with psychedelic substances, most notably LSD. These experiences had a profound and transformative impact on his perspective, both on life and creativity. Jobs believed that these psychedelic journeys played a crucial role in expanding his mind to new possibilities and concepts that he might not have otherwise encountered. In his view, these experiences went beyond simply altering perception. They were instrumental in shaping his philosophical approach to creating meaningful and impactful products. Jobs saw the world in a different light after these experiences, emphasizing the importance of thinking differently, challenging norms, and striving to contribute something of value to the world. In essence, his encounters with psychedelics were instrumental in his journey to becoming an innovative thinker, instilling in him a commitment to pushing boundaries and creating products that were not only functional, but also beautifully designed, user-friendly, and capable of making a positive impact on people's lives. Okay, wealthy youngsters, let's test your knowledge of what you have learned in this chapter. Question 1. What was the creative project that brought Steve Jobs and Chrisanne Brennan together during their senior year in high school? A. A science experiment. B. An animated movie. C. A music album. D. A literature assignment. Question 2. How would you describe Steve Jobs' personality during his youth? I. Quiet and reserved. B. Crazed and cultivated. C. Traditional and conservative. D. Shy and introverted. Question 3. Where did Steve Jobs and Chrisanne Brennan move after their high school graduation? I. New York City. B. A cabin in the hills above Los Altos. C. A beachfront resort. D. A downtown apartment. Question 4. What was Steve Jobs' approach to traditional college education? I. He embraced it wholeheartedly. B. He dropped out immediately. C. He audited classes that interested him. D. He joined a fraternity and partied all the time. Question 5. What spiritual philosophy had a profound influence on Steve Jobs? I. Christianity. B. Zen Buddhism. C. Hinduism. D. Taoism. Question 6. What peculiar habit did Steve Jobs use in his interactions with people? I. Constantly interrupting. B. Blinking rapidly. C. Staring without blinking. D. Talking very loudly. Let's reveal the answers and provide explanations to help you understand better. The first answer is B. An animated movie. Steve Jobs and Chrisanne Brennan's relationship began during an animated movie project they worked on together during their senior year in high school. This project played a significant role in their connection. The second answer is B. Crazed and cultivated. Steve Jobs had a personality that was a mix of craziness and cultivation. He experimented with unconventional behaviors like extreme diets and had a unique way of interacting with people. The third answer is B. A cabin in the hills above Los Altos. After their high school graduation, Steve Jobs and Chrisanne Brennan moved to a cabin in the hills above Los Altos, marking the beginning of their non-traditional college journey. The fourth answer is C. He audited classes that interested him. Steve Jobs attended Reed College, but refused to take required courses. Instead, he audited classes that intrigued him, demonstrating his unique approach to education. The fifth answer is B. Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism had a profound influence on Steve Jobs. He explored its teachings, including meditation, which became an essential part of his life. The sixth answer is C. Staring without blinking. Steve Jobs had the habit of staring at people without blinking during conversations. This intense gaze was one of his techniques for mastering social interactions, and it was part of his charismatic and unique persona. Congratulations! You've now gained a better understanding of the chapter and Steve Jobs' journey during his youth. Keep exploring his fascinating life story to learn more about his impact on the world of technology and innovation. See you in the next chapter as we delve further into the remarkable life of this visionary entrepreneur.